We don't need shade. It won't overheat. Hey, bombshells! So we attempted to go live. We're at the beach. I'm literally, midst of all the women, not including Shannon, of all the women in my life that have said, oh, you're amazing, or you can do this, or you can do that, they all gave up on me. You never, ever, ever, ever gave up on me.
To win it, man.
That's why I say she's my best friend, because that's what good women, you're every meme. You know, women should empower each other. Women should lift each other up. And then women go, I don't know anybody like that. I do. I know 2 of them. I know a whole group of them. But Misty was the first one, and Shani made me smile. So we were talking about 2015.
I made her cry.
Yeah. Look, we got that on video. But for a good reason. Right. Because you wanted more for me. You didn't want us at the food pantry. You didn't want us to, you wanted me to be able to do acts of kindness. You knew that's that's your heart. Oh, I watched you with the kids yesterday. Big time. Those are your little boys too.
Yes. 100%. Well, the truth is, everybody should be their best self, right?
Right.
Like, not just in paparazzi, I mean, not in general. Whatever you are, you should push for it. And pushing to be your best self is never easy.
No, it's very complicated.
Sometimes it's just very self-reflective. Yeah.
But you're so good at everything.
No, I suck at a lot of things. People. But you just have to figure out what you're good at, where you need to improve, what options you have, and be okay with the fact that nobody's perfect and everybody's in their improvement process, and it's going to hurt, but that's okay.
It does hurt.
Yep.
No, but I was worth it. Every cry, everything's all been worth it. So we were talking about 2015 and the Marilyn, and so she started to tell me what she did because she knew my reaction. I said, stop, let's video it, because I always talk about it, and I always joke with Maverick. I'm like, I think Misty was like in a wrestling stance. Like, she knew, and there were no cameras.
No.
It was very different than now.
Yes.
There was no video camera. Yes. There was no photographer. I was 100% authentic. I was not doing...
You could have been authentic either way. Because so what happened is we were backstage, and I knew that was the first year, the year that Marilyn, we're talking about, is the first year that the necklace for Signature Series was named after a consultant. So I knew that, and like 2 other people in corporate staff were really aware.
And I would never have seen that coming.
Right.
Never in a million years. You did nothing like that.
So we were there, and I watched where Marilyn stood, and I went across the room because I knew she would need at least 3 leaps to not knock me over when she got so excited, and I knew she was gonna lose her mind.
Why did you know that? How did you?
Because you're just vivacious about everything, and if you love it, you're just
the
joy
the jewelry.
exudes.
I just,
but
oh my god.
You then today, and I do remember you telling me this when it happened. But Marilyn's excited about the garment bag, and I'm like, why are we excited about the garment bag?
And you said. You handed me the garment bag. I walk in and there's an embroidered garment bag. Okay, I walk in to backstage, right? And there's an embroidered garment bag. And you had been wanting a garment bag, and I couldn't afford one. And I love embroidery. Like, do you know that? The secret to my heart is embroidery. Oh my God, I love embroidery. So there were embroidered, like, silk screen is
you
fine.
You like your initials on everything.
No, well, Miss Marilyn now.
Right.
But that's hard. The 2 M's, it doesn't really work. That's a different discussion. Anyway, I love embroidery, and I love metallic thread, you know. So the garment bags are embroidered, and they're hanging. And Misty does everything perfect. So they're perfectly hanging, beautiful on this rack.
Actually,
I'm like,
other people did that, and they were amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So good.
And there were name tags on the top shoulder, and mine said Miss Marilyn. And the year before when I won is when I said, please don't use Chevette. Remember that?
Oh, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she got over it.
I know. Like, my family doesn't acknowledge me. I don't use my last name. I tried to change it once. I did actually. Don't use my last name. That's why I don't use my last name. They don't have anything to do with me. They're not you. They don't love me unconditionally. Let's put it that way. So I don't like to use my last. Don't use it. I don't use my last name. Everybody calls me Miss Marilyn. Well, they had been for years, and so I get there, and there's a garment bag, and on the tag I see MISS space Marilyn. No last name. I'm like, oh, I love you forever. So garment bag and name. I was done. You didn't have to do anything. I was like, fine, I'll do this forever. I love you. Yeah, and what did you say? This is not only designed with you in mind, this is named after you.
Yep.
Yours is the Marilyn, and I
lost it.
Tackled you, right? Bear hug.
And I love that I knew your reaction. Like, I think that's the one part about this business that's so fun, is when you're a part of paparazzi, you become a part of a team, and we love your strengths, we love your weaknesses.
Oh, that
you
is
have
so
the
sweet.
ability to be able to build camaraderie in a real way and become friends, and like you only know somebody's reaction if you know them.
Right.
Like you know their heart, you know what they like, what they don't like, and I think that part is super.
That's because you care of
indicative
people
what the
and love
paparazzi-
them.
But that's part
So
of the
it's family.
paparazzi family,
Right. Love.
right? And I feel like for
That was
many
love.
people, yeah.
Of all of the things ever in my life, that was just pure, like, we love you. To me, that was, we love you, you belong here. Because I even tried to fire me that night, do you know?
No.
Yeah, I pulled him in a back room at the party and said, this is a bad idea. I did. And he's like, can we go back now? And I'm like, okay, but I tried to warn you. This is like naming a bowl in Tupperware. Like, I ain't going nowhere now. Like, you're stuck with me forever. This isn't going to be some cute little hobby. Yeah, it was life. That was a defining moment in my life. This is where I belong. This is my family. This woman is very serious. If she's going to name these necklaces, and many of the 9 other people, some of them are here.
Yeah.
Like, they're top leaders now too.
100%.
Yeah, it was a huge I love you.
Because that Z contest was based on a point system for consecutive months, that if you do it, we know that how you receive points is how you create a successful business. Just like
It's a blueprint.
Yes. In your business, if you're going live and showing inventory, then what does that mean? It means you have more customers. It also means that you're having access to people who are looking at an opportunity. And everybody deserves the chance to make their life better.
Let's say
Whether
that
it's
again.
through here
You
or
truly
something else.
believe that.
100%.
Doesn't matter their mistakes, doesn't matter what they've done. Misty truly believes everybody deserves, no, because I have everything wrong going for me. And you believed I could make my life better.
I don't just believe, I know.
You know.
That everybody deserves a chance. You have to be willing to take the chance. And again, you can look at paparazzi as one of those chances, but there's a lot of ways that people can improve their lives. And everybody deserves a chance to become their best self. Every one of us make 1,000 mistakes when we fall down, but it's not in the falling down, it's how fast you pick yourself back up. And that really is important to recognize, that the one thing I love about paparazzi in particular is I feel like you're surrounded by all kinds of people, even people not on your team. Like, we were just having a discussion with all these people down here, and everyone's just sitting and chatting, and we were playing games in the lobby the other night, and even
So
people
fun.
who weren't part of the paparazzi family are watching. I'm like, sit down, come play with them. Like, the truth of the matter is, if in a world of playing Jenga, if you want to sit down and have a conversation or have a fun hour or two with people you don't know, how awesome is that? Like, the world needs more love and inclusivity and the opportunity to just like be kind and be genuine. And I feel like that's one of the great things about being a bombshell.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. I do love her. She knows. Thank you for everything. Thank you for my life. It is so good to see you again. I can't wait to see you
We
soon.
love being together on the beach. How
Yes,
fun
we
is
do.
this?
And how
Like,
long has
all
it
of our
been?
friends.
I'll help her. 3 years. 2019.
Way too many.
To wherever we were on the trip might have been here in 2019. That's the last time we've been on the beach together. Not that I was counting, but for real, that's a long time. We used to be at the beach
So
all the
that's why
time.
we came to such a beautiful beach. Like,
Yeah, the best. Look at that water. Gorgeous water. All right.
I woke
I
up
love
this
you.
morning
Thank
and I was
you.
like, I love the DR.
Thank you for
we
my
love
life.
you.
I really, and thank you for the Marilyn. Okay, we love you. We wish you were here.